Okay, this is Veritas. We're going to be doing a 6-6 France-Sweden game into Trickster solo. This is actually a pretty easy matchup for Trickster. Win rate's probably like 75 to 90% or something like that. There's some edge cases and some weird things that can happen with mainly the escalations on France and Sweden that can really cause some hurt, get some unlucky situations. But for the most part, Trickster actually takes the 6-6 double super easily. So let's go ahead and see a couple different ways to play. Now we can play minors, you can play majors. On this board with this setup, minors actually might be pretty good. I love the major build though. It's hard to convince myself not to go major, but I think I'm gonna go minor build here. And these are actually quite good. Lure is pretty amazing. It's not as good into France. It has all the elements we want. And it's going to prevent some nastiness. So this board's pretty hard to pocket. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just add in some unexpected tigers. Bank some energy. Just kind of see how we go. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, if I do it this way, I do get a let's see what happens. So let's actually do it this way. We're going to go ahead and arson here because it might just solve the land. It doesn't. But we are able to then use Lure of the Unknown, so this is not going to build, which actually helps us a ton. Okay, and then we're going to see what happens. Oh, sorry, what a push in here. Every day of the week. We're going to see what happens in this land up here. Gift constancy, get rid of that. Target gather one. Nope, that's any as well. All right. If there are, add one. Nope. If there are no, remove one. Cool. Well, we don't have blight. Yeah, that's pretty good for first turn. Oh, pushing him into there was a bit unlucky, I suppose, because now we got 3 explorers. That's fine. We'll make do as time passes. So here we have the option of just getting another minor. I think I'm actually going to get the energy. And we're going to go here. I'm going to push into here. I guess I have to push from here because I definitely want to use you know, I think I did misplay. I think I'm supposed to save Lure of the Unknown for turn 2. I haven't played the minor build. You want to save Lure, because if you do that, you get the fast strife next turn, but I kind of mistake. So let's actually see, do I want to do it this way? I think I will gain another minor and hope I get a 0 cost air. It's pretty unlikely, but maybe I get something that's better than tigers. I unfortunately don't. Now rats isn't bad, so I guess I will take that. But I don't have enough energy to play it. Okay, so we are going to just have to get lucky with, let's see what happens here. We're going to kill this with our fast power. That's actually it's kind of good. We're forgetting arson every time for bats. Oh, for golds. So we are going to be able to add 2 strife. So it's still not actually covered. We get to add the strife because after one of our powers, we can pay an energy to add another within one of that land. So we forget with the bottom half of let's see what happens to gain that energy. That's how that happened, just in case it wasn't quite clear what was going on. So yeah, we need to get lucky with our event card. Let's hope we do. Don't quite get lucky. They're not going to double blight, which is good. And we still get our Dahan back, which means we do get a kill. A couple of things. And they are going to build 1, 2, 3. And they're going to explore wetlands. And we're going to France 6 into there. All right, we do get a lot of slow powers. So I think we do it this way. I think we're going to add a beast here. And then I think that is all we can do. All right, so now we're going to reclaim and get that energy. So we definitely want to play. We definitely want to play it this way. Oh, sorry, we're doing beast in here with our add. Not in there. Because we come in here, we add strife fast, and then we do 2 damage fast. That kills that. We don't actually have our Dahan push, which is kind of sad. But we do have a, let's see what happens here. Okay, wow. We're going to gather. Like calls to like. It's kind of funny. Doesn't really help us there. We're definitely gathering. And then we're going to just do this. How many towns do we have? We have 9 towns to work with. Or 4. I think we can actually do it where we don't have to. Oh, I have to. Okay, fine. We don't get the big build, basically, because we don't replace the where is it? Oh, slave labor. So they're not going to do the build. Oh. We can't remove, but we can push, which is hilarious. Matching ravage card, do a damage. Cool. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Get that back. Okay, cool. They don't build. They do build here. Magnificent. Explore sands. We do have to get a blight. That's the unfortunate thing about the sands. We are gathering 2. we are adding a strife, killing 3 invaders. 3. And that's all she wrote. All right, time passes. We get a fear for that. So definitely going to just do the same thing. We're going to gather our beast. We're going to push into here. We're going to add a strife, but we're actually going to first do a, let's see what happens with Power Storm. We get a push 1, 2 fear. We're going to replace this card to get an extra this, which means we're going to put 2 strife here. Yeah, and then this is just where it gets kind of nutty with Trickster, because now we have Slave Rebellion. We could add a strife here, and then just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Dahan get added, and we clear 2 lands complete, 3 lands completely, and then this land will be cleared very quickly as well. Slave Rebellion is just too easy to play around, especially when you go minors. When you go majors, it's a little bit harder because you don't get as much Dahan manipulation. So we're on with one that has exactly 1, doesn't matter. Each piece does 2 damage. Okay, they're dead before. Cool. That does nothing. Gather up to 2. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Explore coastlands. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we'll go here with our France 6. Cool. That would have been nice last time, but yeah, it doesn't matter. So this is just going to get cleared with our Incite the Mob combo. We'll go ahead and add 1 to there. I actually don't know what I want to do with this. I guess I just gather 2 into here and get a fear. Yeah, I'm actually kind of... If I had a way to kill this, I might just try to kill that in the fast. Is there a way? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to gain a major. Oh, this is hilarious. I could have done it. Oh, no, I couldn't have. This is still probably the play. Or is it Vanish? No, it's probably that. I'm going to forget bats. I actually really like bats. But it doesn't work for what I need. So we're going to see what happens here. We add 1. Wow, this is such a good card to get because you do everything. Destroy and a fear. We don't get the double. Oh, we do get doubles. Let's see what happens. Is this what I want to do? Yeah, it's kind of goofy, but we'll do it. Destroy 2, gain a power card, forget a power card, gain 2 energy. Yeah, that one seems good. We're gonna forget this. We don't. Do we need the fear? Yeah, sure. Forgot a power card, gain 2 energy, move up to 2. Yes, we're gonna move these 2 here to make a sacred site because it's just oh so good. They're gonna ravage. Oh wait, we do this first. Oh wow, yeah, that's really good. I guess I'll just do that one. Which is kind of silly. Oh, I actually don't have... So now we just get like 3 pretty good cards. Oh, this gets added somewhere. So yeah, now we just kind of, I guess, win the game. We'll just get 2 fear. We'll defend. We'll defend 5 there. Oh, it's defend 6. Turn that into an explorer. We want to push into here. We're definitely moving our presence into here. We're going to kill this. Add a strife. We're going to see what happens here. We have so many tokens there. Do we even need this? Yeah, we don't need tigers anymore. Destroy 1 in a land. 5, 6. That's still actually blighting. Oh, we don't get this anymore. Push to here? No, push to here. I guess I'll remove this. Defend 2 in all coastal lands. Sure, I'll get this bad boy. So they build, these die, because I have defend 5 in all coastal lands. Unfortunate that this doesn't do anything. They don't build, they've built. Okay, now here's where it gets kind of lame. They're just gonna be replacing all my Dahan everywhere. Because I didn't really care about my Dahan beforehand, but that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Who really cares? France 6, we'll just go into here, I guess. I'll actually do it that way, because I already had strife on it. My Incite combo killed 2 things. That's that. Time passes, reclaim. Do the same thing. I'm gonna kill this. Add a strife. We're gonna see what happens. I closed my eyes before I looked at that because I actually don't want to put that here. I guess I want to put it here just to see if I can gather Dahan in. Oh, I need to push a Dahan. Yeah, let's do it this way. Oh, that's dumb. Let's do it this way. Yeah. Okay, no adding, but I guess I gotta... That's nice. Oh, fog's really good, though. Oh, and I get defense. Oh, I get a ton of defense. Oh, wait. We probably just win. Yeah, we just win. Unless this kills us. Nope, this isn't going to kill us. Add 1. Cool. Add gather into setup symbols. Without setup symbols. Okay, cool. And then... Ravage. And that's game. It's super easy. I was able to downgrade this with my Winds of Rust, which is just super strong. To get to Terror level 3 gives me a fear. We had level 3. Oh, we had fear there too. So it actually would have ended sooner if I would have played this card out. But yeah, that's the power of miners. You can always flex a major if you have the energy for it. You get good miners. It always works out. So miners into this is really, really strong. You saw just after the Slave Rebellion just was game over. So that's just an example. Trickster doesn't have a real hard problem with these two. Other 6/6 matchups with France are also relatively easy because of that Slave Rebellion combo. You don't get as good of Incite the Mobs with Sweden. So in other matchups you have to go majors a lot more, because you can't count on Incite the Mob basically just doing all the heavy lifting and doing damage and killing everything. Though even in this game, I don't think I ever killed 2 towns with a single Incite, which is usually what you want to do. It just never came up. So, but yeah, it's a pretty easy matchup. Just play it and just make sure you utilize all the actions. You have so many actions. You have an action, like just with your cards. You have actions with... Let's see what happens. You can get extra energy from Let's see what happens. You have fast strife, Dahan. This one doesn't come up as much, but the strife add and the damage in the fast is really helpful. You get the fast push. So on turn 2, you're very often getting one of these, all of Let's see what happens, a couple of these, and a Dahan movement. So you have like 5 or 6 actions on turn 2 just to deal with stuff. The action economy for Trickster early game is unparalleled. No spirit in the game does more than Trickster in the first couple turns. So in spirits like France and Sweden, where, you know, it requires them to build up and, you know, it requires you to not have actions to kill explorers, and it just builds a bunch of towns and you can't get rid of them. Trickster is just so dominant into it. So that's the strength. A good 6/6 game. Nice and simple. So I'll probably play another one with France into a different adversary just to showcase it a little bit more as we go through the Trickster 6/6 matchups. But that's all I got for today. Hope you enjoyed the game, and we'll see if we make another one. Have a good night.